Have you ever heard of the dish called dinuguan? It's often referred to as chocolate meat. Dinuguan is a Filipino dish. It's comprised of pork belly, pork fat, various spices, and simmered in vinegar. Dinuguan was my grandma Margaret's favorite dish. My grandma, Wilka, was born February 25th, 1938 in Santa Maria, California. Her mother, Sarah, was Mexican. Her father, Andres, was Filipino. My grandma was one of 7 girls born and 4 boys. So she had a lot of siblings. She had a wacky sense of style. She often liked to wear mismatched prints and colors. She was a very bold person. Her kitchen was bright orange. Her yard art was eclectic as well. She liked to paint the boulders and rocks in her yard. The big boulder that she had out front of the driveway was purple and yellow and pink and funky. My grandma was an artist. She loved to paint, and her paintings were beautiful. Those weren't so funky. They were just gorgeous. She painted a lot of flowers and birds and scenery, mountains, and really beautiful stuff. She liked to draw, if I haven't said that already. She loved to sew. I think my grandma's favorite pastime, though, would be gardening. My grandma taught me a lot about gardening, and she inspired my love to garden. She taught me a lot about flowers and plants and how to take care of them and their names, and a lot about gardening. My grandma wasn't a good cook. She once told me that cooking spaghetti, it was only good if the sauce had a stick of butter in it, which I thought was disgusting. And I definitely don't cook my spaghetti that way. My grandma was a kind person, and I think that's what influenced me the most about her, is that she always helped people. She often would take in people into her home and let them live there when they didn't have anywhere else to go. She would find work for people that needed money so she could pay them. She would often get taken advantage of because she had such a big heart. People would come into her home, and after staying there at her house, for months at a time, all of a sudden they would leave and they would steal stuff from her. And she would always say to me, well, they obviously wanted it more than I do. But she never gave up on people. She continued to help people until the day she died. She had a really big heart, and that inspired me a lot too, because she never gave up on anyone. My grandma died December 14th, 2008, and I miss her a lot.